Your court television news starting now.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a Monday evening. Oh, and boy, do we have a show today, but we do have a Monday evening court news update with NJ Courts. And happy Martin Luther King Day. As a matter of fact, today is January the 15th of 2024, and you are here now watching the NJ Courts TV news station. Sorry, we're not there yet where I got those cool sound effects. I kind of got to do my own, but we're getting there, right? Notice we got the little, kind of the fancy little background there. We got our court calendar up. Still getting used to the opposite left, right thing. So we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. But as always, I want to say a big thank you for everybody for joining me this evening. I appreciate y'all taking the time out of your Monday night, out of your holiday today, to join the NJ Courts TV station on what is going to be a very informative night, ladies and gentlemen. And not only that, we have a couple of special guest interviews. Yes, it's been a while. Oh, yes, it has. But we will be opening the panel today to a couple of guests. And these are both individuals that we are currently covering. Well, one of them is, the other one, kind of. I'm pretty sure if you've already checked out the title, you know what one of our guests or who one of our guests is going to be this evening. All right. Let's see here. I kind of want to get a little set up here. That way we can just get rocking and rolling. All right. To give you kind of an itinerary of what we got going on tonight, I'm going to give you 2 court updates. While I was on my little vacay, and thank you guys for being so patient with me. I enjoyed it very much. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be here with you guys. But it gave me a little chance to clear the mind, get off the tubes for a while, which I recommend to a lot of you, especially if it's starting to get to your head a bit. Take some time off, okay? Trust me, you'll enjoy it. But I'm glad to be back. And while I was gone, few things happened. So I'm going to be updating you on some things, all right? More specifically is going to be on the Trina Golden court case update, all right? Trina Golden had a hearing, Let's refer to the calendar. On Wednesday, January the 10th. So I'm going to give you an update on what happened on that said hearing. We also had Mr. Tommy James. Tommy James had a pretrial hearing that was scheduled for the 11th. Okay. As a matter of fact, Mr. Tommy James might actually be joining us tonight as our second special guest. So we're going to hear from him if he has a chance to come up and see what he has to say. And as a matter of fact, I got a question about what happened on this last hearing. Okay. So hopefully he'll be able to answer that for me. And then moving on, I have some breaking news, a breaking news story that just came to me about 30 minutes ago. I'm not going to share exactly what that is right now. I'll break it once we get there, but we're going to get there here soon. Then we are going to be moving on to our special guest of the evening. And before we even get to that interview, we're going to be looking at a clip, all of us together. We're going to watch it. I think most of you know what it's probably about based on our guest tonight. But if you don't have any idea of what happened last night, well, you'll find out. We're going to share some information. We're going to go over what happened last night. And we're going to have a little chat with our guest, okay? So that's pretty much the itinerary for tonight. As always, things can change, okay? It is a news station, but I'm pretty sure we're going to stick to that or as close as we can. So with that being said, let me say hello to chat. That'll give some time for people to come on in and get the notifications. Welcome to all my mods. I appreciate y'all being here on a short notification. Welcome to all the members of the jury. As a matter of fact, tonight, I'm bringing it back old school, and I'll tell you why. I still cannot find the head or the gavel head to gavel number 4, I believe it is, which was the gavel that was so kindly gifted by Golgo Rodriguez. And thank you so much for that gavel, Golgo Rodriguez. But because I don't have that gavel, well, I do, but I don't have the second part to it. We are going to be going back old school. We are going back to the OG of gavels. Oh, yes. The original wooden Papa Quartz gavel. Oh, wow. That's that OG sound, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll be going to that here tonight. So if you're kind of hard of hearing or you don't like the loud banging, I gave you a warning, okay? Don't say I didn't. And actually, we need to be careful with this. I retired it because it's Papa Quartz and I don't want to fuck it up. All right. So let me get chat brought up here. We got the mallet going on, or my gavel. I call it my mallet now. I've got a beer for tonight. Yeah, it's going to be one of those nights. Just going to have one. But shout out to my Happy Camper IPA, which is a brewery out of Santa Fe, New Mexico. One of my favorites. Not my favorite, one of mine. So cheers to all my friends having an adult bevy tonight. Let's see. Got my notepad, got my pencil, so I can take some notes. I got my phone here, but let me jump on my chat so I can see what you guys are saying. And got that set up. All right. Let's get ready to go. All right. Got about almost 150 people here in chat. Again, thank you for everybody joining me tonight. Whether you're a hater, lover, or somebody in between, hey, a view is a view, and I appreciate you being here. All right, y'all, here we go. So let's start off with Trina Golden. Let's just get that out of the way. Nothing special yet. Now, remember, we're scheduled here pretty soon. I believe February, mid-February, going into, we'll check, double check. I think it's going into March, or it was end of March going into April. No, I think it was mid-February going into March. We're scheduled for a jury trial, okay? As of right now, I believe Trina still is not being represented by any counsel. Not sure. We're going to verify that here in a second. But I imagine we're probably going to have some more, hearings and stuff that are going to come between now and that said, jury trial. Really, once we get just close to it's when we're going to really get down to the nitty gritty. But let's see what happened. As a matter of fact, like I said, Trina was scheduled for Wednesday, January the 10th. All right. So easiest way to find out what has happened with this individual is let's just jump over to the state of Kansas's court record search. Again, all public records. Okay. Stuff that you can verify by checking it out yourself. Okay. You can fact check me. All right, there you go. Sorry, having a little tongue twister today. All right, here we go. So let's go. I think I already had this one ready to go. I did. Excellent. Let's go ahead and just share this screen here with you guys. I think this is going to be, yep, here we go. All right, let me just make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at. Excellent. Oh, let me get chat pulled up here. Excuse me. Looks like we have Trina Golden in chat. So Trina, welcome. Don't really have much, I guess, to tune in on today. Otherwise, I'd invite you up for an interview this evening. But maybe once we get closer to your actual court date or your jury trial, you're more than welcome to come up, as some of our other guests are going to be coming up today, and speak on your behalf. All right. But as of what, the 10th, we said? Let's see what we got going on with Miss Trina Golden. So let's see here. Make sure you guys, okay, excellent. Now, just to remind you, if you're watching us on your phone, best way to look at some of this court records is going to go ahead and flip your phone from vertical to horizontal mode. Make sure on that full screen tab, and you should have no problemo, as I say, seeing any of this little fine print. But just in case you are, no worries, because we're going to read it out together for you, okay? So here you go. So we've got two notes that two notes that are labeled from, or are titled from January 10th hearing, okay? The first one says, scheduling conference on January 17th, 24, 8:45 a.m., Division 9, okay? Next note says, count one, blah, 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 blah. Plaintiff appears by Olson and Obermeyer. So that's the plaintiff. The defendant, which is Trina Golden, appears pro se, which means in person. Continued by the defense. Defendant ordered to personally appear at next court hearing in person. So, as of right now, it appears, and Trina, if you want to verify this in chat, it looks like you are, as of right now, it appears that you haven't hired an attorney yet. And that's why you had to appear pro se, or, representing yourself, which is not recommended by the court or the judge. but it is your right. But it looks like your next hearing is going to be a scheduling conference, and that's going to be on January 17th at 8:45 a.m. Like I said, that's pretty much it. Again, let's just double check our calendar here. Oops, I forgot I got to refresh this page. Just give me a second. We're going to have to go back here really quick and do just another search. Actually, maybe it'll let me do it this way. Oh, no, I got to do another quick search. Give me 1 second, y'all. There it is. I believe it's this one. Yep. All right, so let's look at your calendar. Excuse me. So I see the scheduling conference for the 17th. Then we've got a pretrial conference for February the 21st. And then we're followed by the jury trial, which is scheduled starting February 26th through March 1st. So mid-February through March 1st. So I think I was correct. I think that's what I said. But once we get closer to that March date, or excuse me, the February 26th date, I'd very much be interested in inviting you up for an interview, Miss Trina Golden. So did I get that right? We've got a lot of people in chat, so unfortunately I didn't have a chance to see what Trina said, but if I'm not mistaken, it looks like you still haven't hired a lawyer. You represented yourself on this last hearing, which was on the 10th. You got a hearing scheduled for the 17th, and we continue on. All right, so that is our update on the Trina Golden court case. Let us continue on to the next. Actually, we're going to move on to some breaking news. Okay, so hold on. I got to give you the, again, remember, we're working on the sound effects. Bum, 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 bum. This is a breaking news update live from the NJ Courts TV channel. That's supposed to sound like a typewriter. That was horrible. Anyways, you get it. So, breaking news alert. You ready? Here we go. So it was brought to my attention as of about an hour ago that Amber HHH, are you guys familiar with this individual? I guess you can call him somewhat of a channel creator. I don't even know. I know they participate in a lot of chats and a lot of panels. Pretty much they're an individual. Yes, they are an individual that is brought to people that are channel creators. I guess you can kind of say too. To court now, it appears. Okay. And all I'm going to do is just share what was brought to my attention. That's the easiest way to put it out. So what it looks like that I'm going to be sharing with you guys appears to come from that individual, Amber HHH's own personal YouTube community page. And it's actually a members only page. Okay. So this was for members only eyes, which, you know, anybody can see as long as you join as a member. Right. So we do have what this individual posted, and I'm going to share that with you. Here we go. So we're going to stop sharing this, and we're going to share this. All right. So actually, this is going to be referring to two things going on. Let me just make sure. All right. Let me get this queued up for you guys. So it looks like this individual, Amber HHH, is a while back took in somebody or pressed charges against somebody and has brought that up, but I guess people didn't believe her. So she brought up some paperwork that I'm going to share with you that verifies what she said, at least what appears on the paperwork, and it looks legit. And then it appears as of just recently, and I can't say when, but it appears probably within the last week or so. And again, I'm just guessing. This individual has also pressed some charges against Q45. Oh yes, Q. So it appears Q has now made a a chapter and appearance in the NJ Courts court coverage channel now. But let me share it. Let me just tell you exactly what I'm talking about. That's the easiest way. Windows. So let's go with this one first. Let's share this. Can you guys see this? All right. Let me zoom in on my end here a bit. It might help a bit. How's that? There we go. So at the top, it says, I said I would and I did. This is Amber HHH, okay? And it looks like we've got an email. And it appears that this email, and again, see, I'm just going to share what this person has shared with us, and then I'll tell you what I have verified. Because again, we verify by public information. Anybody can edit an email. But let's just read what it says. Let's see what this individual, Amber HHH, had to share. All right? And it reads like this. Actually, let me scroll down a bit so you guys can see the whole email here. Excuse me. Kind of zoom out there. There we go. It reads like this. Metallo, so it appears this must be like a reply from, I guess, the district court of whatever county it is that this individual is from. I don't know. It's obviously redacted or retracted, excuse me. But this is what it says. Metallo was charged with harassment. A note, Metallo is I believe, the last name of Q. Public information, it's not doxing. As a matter of fact, Q himself has already made his information public, just as I have, okay? It's the easiest thing to do once you kind of become a channel creator, because fortunately, your name's usually going to get out. So, Metallo was charged with harassment. A note was left with the magistrate that you want to appear as a witness via video conference call. You will receive a subpoena in the mail. I will provide the video attached in court. So here's what I'm kind of getting from this. Maybe I'm wrong, but it appears that Amber HHH must have asked to be a witness in regards to whatever harassment charge is being brought onto Mr. Metallo. And I'm guessing said charge was probably brought on by this individual, Amber HHH. Again, just presenting what I've been shown, okay? So here's what I did, right? I said, well, let's make this real simple. Let's just do a court case search and see what we find on this individual. And that's what I did. So let me share exactly what I found. Again, this is all public information that you guys can access. And let me go ahead and get the this queued up here. What we're going to be looking at is just a case search portal. This is through the state of Pennsylvania. You can access this. This is all public information. Screen. Case search. Okay, there we go. All right, let me make sure you guys can see this. Excellent. All right, so we just put Mr. Metallo's name in there. We do a little case search, and then that brings us down to here. All right, so something came up, all right, when we put Mr. Metallo's information. So I said, okay, well, maybe this is correct. Let's verify. Let's see what this is about. Well, once I went into the kind of, the docket info or the case information, it read that this was a case caption that says Delta Property Management versus Metallo, a.k.a. James. It's an active case, and it was filed on January 12th. Today is what? Let me move this. Today's the 18th. So that was Friday. Wait, what's today? 15th. Sorry, not 18th. Today's the 15th. So that was pretty recent. Yeah. That was last Friday. So I don't think that has to do with it, because this looks like this is coming from the property, which I don't know. The court's showing it's from magistrate court. But I don't know if this is something separate or if this is having to do with the case of harassment that Amber HHH is claiming that's being brought against Q. So all I can show you is just the facts, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe Q will like to come up here and at some time give us some more info on this. As of tonight, it's nothing that I'm going to be featuring. It was just some news that came to me about an hour ago. and it's what I'm sharing with you as a breaking news update. So again, I can't verify whether those charges are verified. I mean, it appears like it is, but again, all we are reading is just an email from Amber HHH. When we went ahead and did an actual court case search, this is what I came up with. Sarcastic white female says she's live now showing this apartment eviction stuff. All right, checking Instagram. Let me check. I got your note. All right, so it looks like it's separate, and I got what I guess what Amber's showing. So let me share this with you guys. Thank you for who sent that to me right now. And it looks like, yeah, it could I don't know. It looks like it could be an eviction. I'm not sure. Somebody asked me right now in chat. And then thank you. I see that Trina was in chat. I appreciate it. All right. So let's see what. I guess we can actually just go to Amber's channel, right? Let's see. Let's go there really quick. Hold on. Probably be the easiest thing to do. I don't know if I can find it. I don't think I'm a member of it or whatever you call it. It's Amber HHHH. I can't find it here. I'm sure somebody will send me the link here in a second. But either way, I do have what the paperwork, I guess she's showing in reference to this case about Q. So let's see what she's got to say. I might not be able to see this photo, though. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, yeah, I can. Let's see. Yeah, so no, that is it. Wait, is it separate? Hold on, let's see. She's showing the property management, and that's what we're looking at there. It's an active case filed on the 12th, yo. So, yeah, she's going over the same paperwork that we're looking at as far as case number. It looks like there's a claim amount of almost $1,700. And I'm just trying to see what this is all about. Looks like he's got a court date on January the 23rd. Yeah, it looks like, I think it has to do with an eviction. Amber HHA is going to be the one that's going to have to give us more info on that. That's her shit, but looks like something's going on. Oh, let's see here. Give me a second. Thank you for sending me that link. Let's see what this let's see what she's saying. That's the easiest way to do it. For Amber HHHA. Okay, that's how I got to look for it. There it is. All right, here we go.
That's so weird.
Amber, if
I
you
am,
can
but
hear
you
me,
keep taking it apart.
we're watching you. If you mind telling us
How am I
what's
supposed
going
to build
on.
something? Oh, you're so. Oh, but it was okay when he called the police on me, right? You're so weird. I am, but I had to do it like this so it doesn't come apart. I need a big one.
Well, it looks like she's just presenting that paperwork that I was going over with you guys. So if you guys can see it, there it is. Let me see if I can kind of see a little bit better. It is kind of hard to see, but let me see if I do this, if that helps. That's full screen.
That's what I'm saying.
So
it's like I'm sick
that's
of
what I'm looking at right there.
You know, the selective outrage, literally. My nose is running. I'm sick. Gosh, you guys, some of you guys
All right, now I
are
can
mentally
see it.
challenged. And there's nothing anybody can do about it.
So
at all.
let me just take a picture of this, or let me just take a screenshot really quick.
Oh, well, okay, well, I need one. some people also don't know how to read clearly.
And then we're going to move on because we've got some guests waiting to come on, and I don't want to keep them waiting. There's some breaking news that happened earlier today, and we will
here you
follow up
go.
for sure. All right. Screenshot.
Oh, I guess next I'll be showing. I guess it's time to expose Kate next.
All right. Let us move on then. Roofer, we are covering breaking news. It appears that Q is being evicted, I guess. But that's not the only news regarding Amber HHH. It looks like she's verifying some other news, which is what I want to show you. So let me bring that up. Looks like whatever she had going on with Alex Mayers might be truthful. Let's shut her up. All right, there you go. Sorry, I got a bunch of windows open, but let me show you this. This is what I'm talking about. Nope, don't want that one. I want this one. Nope, I want the other one. There it is. All right, let me show you what I got here. This was the other thing that was shared with me. You guys see this? So this is from, again, this individual Amber HHH's community or her channel membership tab for members only. And it appears that this is some type of cover letter from the city of Yuma addressed to her. Okay. And let me read it. Let me read what it says. All right. It looks like this is in reference to Miss Alexandra Mayers. So this should be pretty interesting. But this is what it says. It says, I am the prosecutor handling the case against Alexandra Mayers for the harassment that occurred on October 11th, 2022. I have attached a copy of the complaint with the charge that was authorized. This case is currently on warrant status. You will be informed if the status of the case were to change. If you have any questions, you can call my office. I'll zoom in for you guys a little bit, see if you guys can see that. So, Alex Mayers, if you're watching, I know you've denied this warrant. Now, this looks like official paperwork. Again, anybody can edit shit like this. So what I am going to do is I'm going to check with the city of Yuma myself, and I'm going to verify this information. And if this is true, then we will be starting pretty much court coverage on Alex Mayers and what she has going on in the city of Yuma. Because I know I personally have heard that individual deny these allegations. Here, I'll take care of this one here, guys. I know who this is. See ya! All right. So, breaking news update there for you. Let's continue on. Where are we at? Tommy James, come on down. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me share the link here for my guest. I guess we kind of need that to come up. I'm sorry to my guest here. There you go. Mm-hmm. And then let me share this with okay. Tommy, I'll be right with you. Let me bring up your paperwork here because I have a question for you, my friend. And thank you for coming up. All right, so we got Tommy in the back room. We're going to bring him up here in 1 second. I'm just going to queue up his paperwork here. That way we can kind of go over this together and let Tommy, speak on his behalf and share anything he wants with us in reference to this court case. All right. Let's see here, Tommy. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I should have been more prepared here. Oh, I was. I got it here. All right. Let's get this off of here. Let's go ahead and share this screen. All right. There we go. All right, Tommy, how are you doing, man? Can you hear me all right?
Good. What's up? Yeah, I can hear you.
I appreciate you taking your time to come up. I know I might not be one of your favorite channels, but I do want to give, the opportunity to the people that we're covering on this channel to at least speak on their behalf. I think that's only fair. And I appreciate you taking that opportunity. So I let you kind of open up the floor if there's something you like to kind of start off. Otherwise, I had a couple of questions for you, Tommy.
Well, other than the fact that this is, they're obviously misdemeanor charges. Anything new, I'm waiting. My defense has been sick, so that's why we pushed it back. They weren't there for the pretrial, but I can say that I'm already being offered like just community service as an offer and that's an offer that stays on the table. But speaking to my defense, seeing that he's on a record, came out with a machete, some things really do change the case to where we could probably just get this thing dropped and not even have to do community service. So that's really all I have to say on that matter.
Okay, and I appreciate
Other
that.
than that,
And you actually answered one of my questions because what I was just going to do tonight was just give an update on what happened on what was scheduled as your last court hearing, which when I pulled up that info, it appeared that, let me just bring up this paperwork here, just so everybody in the audience can kind of see what we're talking about. Oops.
What's up, chat?
I see here, it looks like there was a motion from the defense to continue because counsel was unavailable. And based on something else I had seen, it looked like your last public defender had pretty much excused himself from this case. Is that correct? Or
it's what happened is it was I think since he was on probation and there was a probation violation as part of this case, it was conflicted out of their office to someone else. So basically I did talk to them about the case a little, let know what's going on, what we should probably do. But I don't think it was as much of a thing as it just got conflicted out and they didn't they excused themselves type thing.
Yeah, they didn't put much info and it wasn't a big deal. I just was curious if you had an idea since it was your lawyer, but it looks like you're still waiting on a new lawyer. Is that correct? And that's why they went ahead and continued.
No, I do have defense as of right now. I have for a week or so, but I haven't met with them yet. That's something that's coming up in the future. And then a new court date is already scheduled for next month.
And it was your last public defender that had kind of gone over with the possible plea agreement or
Yeah.
plea deal that they're offering.
Yeah, they went over the deal with me, let me know that stays on the table. I can pretty much take that at any time. But once again, I work 2 jobs and I stream on a couple channels. I don't really have a lot of time to want to do community service if I don't feel like I need to. So at worst case scenario, yeah, I could take that and do it's like 12 hours or something, but I don't even want to do that because of the fact I'm the one with broken property. I'm the one who was goaded into, there was a lot of banter online and he had acted pretty tough online. And if he didn't want to make arrangements to pay for my property or deal with it mano y mano, he should have probably stayed inside with his door locked.
Well, and Tommy, let me ask you this, and do you mind, and when we were presenting this to my audience, it kind of pretty much started from the body cam pretty much your footage, okay?
Yeah.
And then it went forth, okay? And then we saw a little bit of the body cam of your arrest, which was on your footage, or excuse me, no, that was your footage, not body cam. I apologize. The body cam. But and I did explain to people that there was kind of a backstory to you arriving there. I didn't get into it, so I was wondering if you mind kind of just sharing that with us, or
I've known Ron for like a year. I've streamed with him a handful of times. Ever since I've known him, it's been kind of, the first night I met him, he was going through my fridge and my drunk drawer when I wasn't looking and kind of being pretty much fucking not very respectful of my area and myself. People who know him know how he is. I just, I don't have any this has ended for me at this point. But as far as backstory, I'd streamed with him. He's, done everything from went and got me strikes on my channels to just, there's always been a kind of, we'd stream together, be like, okay, I'm not messing with him. Time goes on. Okay, I'll stream. We can stream, hang out again. And then this last time, he ended up breaking the phone, and that was the backstory is, he didn't have his own stream phone or anything to stream one. It was my stream when we were streaming, and he kept grabbing it and I had it set up, and he went to go fix the angle or whatever, touched it, knocked over everything, broke my phone. And at the time I had told him, cause he was kind of like, oh, I'm sorry. And I said, don't worry about it right now. Basically, as in, we can still stream. We'll worry about this later. And the later was he, went on a couple panels and was, making jokes about it and pretty much getting to, fuck me, he could take me and not pay for my phone and all that. And I was just going to get resolution, basically. I didn't come with any weapons drawn or anything, obviously. I went there to be like, look, you got some options here. Make arrangements to pay me and apologize for what you said. Don't come outside, fight me, or call the police. And I was pretty much down for any of those options. He came outside with a whole ass machete. So obviously, then I had whatever I had, so that's kind of where
is that your reasoning then, as far as self-defense, is for the
well, the spray that I had has a 30-foot reach. You spray someone in the face with raid, it probably blind them and really mess them up, but a machete could actually kill somebody. And that was really just, because he had mentioned that if he sees me, he might have a crowbar or whatever. So I'm like, well, might have something that might have a better reach in case you do come at me, with something like that. So it's not so much a reasoning as far as what I was told. I don't have a violent record. I work. I have a pretty normal, for the most part, good life. I don't really have a bunch. I don't have any kids. I don't have any criminal type shit going on. Unbeknownst to whatever you might hear from anybody else. So that, in the eyes of the law, and, that goes a long way, not having a violent record against someone who does. And I have my own evidence, stuff taken from the internet and compiled, which I obviously won't go over now, but it was explained to me that if I didn't want to take the offer, which I could take at any time, that there is definitely excusable reasons for what went down, and that there's a defense there, and that I could probably go to get a better deal at bare minimum. You know? And if that's
Okay.
less community service time, time is money. So if
Is
I'm
that what
not,
you're
you know,
planning on presenting this next hearing coming up,
yeah,
or
yeah, I think the
talking
next
with the
hearing,
prosecution
by the
office,
next hearing,
lawyer?
I will have went over everything with my defense by the time the next hearing goes on, and I'm pretty much planning that I'll probably get another deal if it's not dropped after this next hearing, and then there's probably going to be another hearing, or if they want to take it all the way and I want to take it all the way and take no deals, then it obviously progresses, which I don't see it really going that far. Like I said, I'm already getting service, just community service. That's it. No
Right.
probation, nothing. But if I don't want to do community service. Like I said, I work 2 jobs. I got to squeeze that in there. I don't really see where I should. Like I said, I'm the one with broken property, and he's continued to be a menace, basically, as we've seen, at least in the eyes of the neighborhood and the law. It has nothing to do with me. I'll call it karma. But he's had 2 probation violations or whatever since this case, and he was probably better off not calling the police, because he obviously violated coming out with the weapon. So,
Right.
kind of a stupid move on that part. I personally don't call the cops on an issue like this. If I didn't want to fight or handle it personally, I wouldn't have went outside. It's as easy as that. I wasn't gonna break into his house to go get him, but so he could have not come outside. So
Fair enough. Fair
that's what
enough.
I have. Yeah.
No, and I
And as far as
appreciate you
that, I
coming
mean,
on and giving your side
yeah,
to it. There's always two
yeah, I
sides
do
to the
have some
story.
other things, and like I said, as far as that, I don't really. I've never talked to you like this. I don't know you. I've never personally talked to you before today. It's not so much that I really, have anything against you, or that I, don't like you per se. I'm not a big fan of the whole, it's public information, so I'm just going to dox everybody's family members, that kind of a thing. That's where I kind of, because, like, okay, in my situation, that address that's on file for me was my last. I just recently moved into my own place and stuff within the last handful of months, and that's where my mail goes, and that's what's on file. So inadvertently, my elderly parents are doxxed, not me. So, and I know you don't know that, and you go off of public. I know how you run your channel. Not going to get into it, but that's where I personally would be. Maybe in
Sure.
the case of Ski Mask or something, yeah, he's obviously done some pretty messed up shit, has a pretty bad rep with a lot of people for a lot of reasons. Me, not so much. I don't I'm not a violent person who's violent to my family members and out here scamming people. I work hard for my dollar. I don't do streaming as a primary source of income. So that's where, like, if I've said anything or if I feel any type of way, that's where it is. But once again, I understand you don't know all that. But, like, even Alex Mayers retracted all that information when because, me and her don't see eye to eye, and she's put out that same info before you did, but she actually did block out all that sensitive information. I
Sure.
don't care. I'll say, once you're a public figure, you might, like you said, you might as well dox yourself, because it's gonna get out there. And I'm not saying everybody self-dox, but it's gonna happen. And unless you have something really to hide, you shouldn't worry about it. I don't have a league of people out to, like, meet me outside and
Right.
come to my hometown to do anything. I'm just not that kind of character. Maybe someone else, maybe, but in this particular community, maybe not the best. But I don't run a cop channel, so that's me. So
Hey, well, and I
but,
respect your comment, man, and I see where you're coming from, and I'll be
yeah,
the first one to say it's not my intentions to bring in your family, and if I did,
I
I
figure
apologize
that.
for that. But I do stand behind, because it is public information. That's kind of where, and I appreciate you understanding that. But I do see
Yeah,
where you're coming from, and
yeah,
again,
I'm at 100%.
I
But
don't
I
know
do
what it's
appreciate
gonna have
you having me
nothing
on, and
personal against you at all.
Hey, well, being open to this conversation is the biggest part of the deal. A lot of people, you'll never get that far with them. So
Right.
thanks for having me on. Thanks for allowing me to answer your questions and put in my 2 cents. I'm kind of scattered right now. I got to be somewhere else here within the
No
hour.
worries, man. I
But
appreciate
thank
you
you
taking
very
the
much
time.
for having me on chat. I love you guys, and y'all will see me soon.
Tommy, thank you for taking the time. Good luck with your case, man. All right, everybody. That was Tommy James. Okay. I want to say a big thank you to him for coming up and taking the time to give his 2 cents, as he said. Again, I do support the saying there is always 2 sides to a story. All right. So got a little idea as far as what's going on with his case. He answered the question I had, which was whether he had a lawyer coming up, to his next case or going into his next case, which he said he does. And I guess we'll hear from either Tommy or I'll be giving you an update soon once we find out what happens on said next hearing, which again, just to give you guys a reminder, is going to be, looks like, let's see, Tommy. February 26th at 10:30 a.m. So February 26th, I guess we'll find out more what's going to happen, whether Tommy's going to take a plea deal or whether they're going to maybe just dismiss it as he's hopefully hoping it's going to go. But we'll find out. All right, y'all. So we're going to move forward. I want to pretty much move into my last guest and the last bit of coverage that I want to go over this evening. I just want to make sure I got everything off my checklist here. So we did the Trina court coverage, updated you on Tommy's next court hearing or what happened. Those pretty much the only 2 cases we had that was going on during my little vacay that I hadn't updated anybody on. So took care of that. Broke a little news in reference to some stuff possibly happening at Q. Again, that's being brought down by, looks like Amber HHH. As well as Amber HHH appears to have verified some information regarding some, some criminal charges she's personally brought on in reference to Alexander Mayers. And it appears on the paperwork that she's shown, and again, I will be verifying this week, that that individual, Alexandra Mayers, does have an active warrant in the state of Arizona. So I will verify that, and I'll be giving you an update once I get that verification. So moving on. I'm going to be here bringing up my guest. And again, I want to say a big thank you to Vegan for taking the time to come up. I know she just finished driving back home, I believe. So, as quick as I can get to her is as quick as I'm going to be. What I want to do first is just share a clip, and then we're going to go right to bringing up Vegan. I have a few questions. I'd like her to kind of, speak on her behalf. And then I know I've had people kind of reach out to me that also had some questions that I'll ask on their behalf, as long as Vegan's willing to answer them and she has some time. Okay. So as most of you know, there's, I've been covering a lot of things that have involved, this individual or mentioned Vegan Patriot's name. Okay. We started off originally when we did the court coverage having to do with her ex-boyfriend, Incel bin Laden. Okay. That's kind of pretty much what introduced this individual's name into this channel. All right. We've gone over some of the, court documents on Incel bin Laden. We did an update not too long ago on what happened in regards to an incident between these 2 individuals when they were in the Laguna Beach area in California not too long ago during, I believe, the Christmas time. And again, if I'm wrong, I'll get corrected here soon. So that's pretty much where Vegan was introduced as far as, with this channel and us mentioning her name. Now, yesterday, as most of you have probably seen, Vegan had came down to Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is, a state that I'm from. Most of you have seen me stream out of Albuquerque plenty of times. And she came down to, I believe, collaborate or do a stream with another individual by the name of Brandon Q. He's an individual or viewer that's been in this chat a few times. I pretty much didn't know anything about him until yesterday. Okay, as after I seen, some of the clips and then as well as did my research on this individual. So the best way, I think, to introduce just what happened yesterday, which is going to be pretty much the main focus of what we're going to be talking about tonight. But there will be some other topics that I'm sure will come up, as well as some questions I have in regards to some past things. But for most part, I do want to start off by just playing this clip. I'm not going to play through the whole clip. This is from Janny's clip channel. It's about a 23-minute clip. I'm not going to play through the whole clip. I'm just going to play through a few parts. And then we're going to go ahead and bring Vegan up and have her introduce herself. And then we'll start off with some questions, all right, and a little bit of an interview. All right, you guys. So let me bring up that clip channel. Just give me a second just to get that video queued up, and we'll get this started. Thanks again for your patience. I appreciate everybody joining us here on the NJ Courts TV channel. All right. I think it's my watch. Oh, my clips. There we go. No. Here we go. Playlist. There we go. All right, let me bring this queued up here and let's get this started. So again, this is from Imagine Being a Janny's clip channel. I'm going to go ahead and share the link here in a second. Big fan of Janny. If you haven't checked out their channel, I highly suggest you do, and subscribe. All right, let me just shoot you guys the link really quick, and then we'll get this played.
Past your place. I'm actually on. Yes, Michael. Okay, well, where do I go? My GPS took me straight here. I'm sorry, I got worked up over seeing Bean in chat. Oh, okay. Should I just back up or like, where are you? How far away? Oh, you know what my car looks like, right? There's a ton of cars that want to go around me right now. Stay parked? Okay. Yo, what up?
Yeah, just turn around right here. I'm right here on the corner. This corner.
Okay, do you want me to black the screen?
Yeah,
I can.
black it
Okay.
out real quick.
All right. Oh, you think that could have happened when I hit the curb?
Or it could, yeah, some damage. You gotta be careful, like right there, you hop the curb and shit.
Oh, I know.
But it was gentle, so I didn't do that.
I gently hop my curbs. Hi. Oh, Michael said to give you a hug.
Yeah, this works really good.
Oh my
If you
god.
want, you could use it.
Dude, yes, please. Because, oh my god, I didn't bring one. I don't know what I do with all mine, but they just disappear.
What are they saying?
There's 250 people in chat. And the X talk started immediately. What are you talking about, nincompoop? Guys, seriously, you're going to get banned if you keep talking about shit that isn't relevant to the current situation. I'm not usually this ban happy, but I'm getting super annoyed. And it's this sturdy too. I really like this.
Maybe just put it like that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you look good, dude. Really good, considering all the shit you've been through.
I know, right? I know.
I'm glad you made it. Like, I was stressed out, like, worried about you.
No, you were literally the other night. Do you remember when you called in drunk?
Yeah.
You were cracking me up because you were like, "It's not safe out there."
Really?
Yeah, you were.
Saying that?
Yeah, you were saying that. I was
Was
like,
that when Wappy was on the thing too, or no?
yeah, I think no.
I think that was like last Sunday.
I think that was a separate phone call. Yeah, because I flew out Monday for Ohio. So yeah.
Yeah, that's the night after that. I woke up the next day, and after that, I didn't really want to drink anymore because I felt like
What'd you drink that night?
a lot of white claws.
Oh damn.
But I just felt like the next day I felt like paranoid and shit. It was weird, man.
Did you have like anxiety?
Yeah, the next day I had
Yeah.
anxiety.
Yeah, I've had that too before, honestly.
It's just alcohol.
With alcohol.
So it appears this is when Vegan's first getting to Brandon Q's apartment. This is Brandon Q right here.
Bend all the way down. Oh, that's funny, dude. I should start streaming too, huh? Good doggy. Look, the dog's all excited.
Donk hates him.
Good doggy. You can tell she's like really excited to be here, huh? Like it, huh?
I need to see the tail. I don't know.
Fire sales active. Dude, you guys. Oh, dude, we need to figure out my fucking donation alerts.
Oh, I know.
And my fucking, I don't know if we can do it while I'm streaming, but.
So we've got them kind of, you know, getting to know each other, right?
Well,
You
I was
know,
gonna even say, where's my other
I imagine it's probably the first time they, again, I'll ask Vegan this, but I think it was the first time they met in person.
Did they?
It wasn't showing up, but they've done that before. They do it temporarily.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's happened to me before, and
They do
like
that
I'm right back up. Honestly, like there's like a mod war.
Let's
in
fast forward a
IPQ with
bit
me,
here.
and, like you'll tell one or two people that supposedly.
Fuck you, niggas, bro.
All right, I'm
Well,
just
so
gonna
funny
let
because
it
they're
kind of
so into
segue on
dogs,
its own here.
supposedly.
We'll see what Janny
You
had
know,
this
and then
way. He
like
had
I
this
told
set
them
up.
what Nick was doing to me, and they were literally like, "That's not our problem."
Vegan goes to lay down.
There we go.
Okay, you're hypocrites.
Bro, fuck you, dude. IP2, Doug. You know you can do, bro. You can suck.
So I guess
bro.
at this
Remember when I was
moment,
out there in the
Vegan's
trenches?
laying down. Again,
Remember
we'll
when I was
verify all
out
this
there in
here
the
shortly
trenches,
with her.
bro?
But
Fuck
just based on what
you,
I'm seeing is
dog.
what I believe is
Remember
going
that
on.
shit, bro?
So
Remember I was in the trenches, bro, and they still didn't put me on IP2, bro, because of a tranny? Fuck you, negra!
and yeah, trigger
Bro,
warning
you
on the
know I'm the
language.
best streamer, bro. Even Ice Poseidon's copying me, bro. Dude, by the end of this night, dude, Ice
Looks
Poseidon,
like he's
bro,
getting a little.
by the end of this night, dude, Ice Poseidon's gonna be sucking my dick, dude. I'm
He's
gonna
talking about graping ice.
dude. I'm gonna fucking grab you, bro, and I'm gonna fucking put it and I'm gonna fucking bro. Fuck you, dog.
Vegan is in the room behind
Over
him
here
laying
banging on
down.
shit, making shit fall down in my house, dude. Fuck you, dude. I made some shit fall down in my own house, dude. Fuck you, bro. I haven't drank alcohol in 7 weeks, and I just drank all the alcohol, bro. I literally drink all the alcohol in this whole goddamn house, bro.
All right, we see he's getting pretty tanked here. Let's fast forward a bit. All right, let's see what he says here. Like it's going to segue into another part here.
Fuck you, dude.
I know another guy that sits on the floor like that.
And that's just YouTube. Imagine Kid, bro. That's another fucking 10 million, bro. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Everybody, bro. Everybody that ever wanted to suck my dick, nigga.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck you, bro. Suck a dick, bro. Make more reason Elisa Jordana, bitch. Suck a cock, bitch.
So I've heard this guy is a Elisa Jordana stalker. I think that's why you're going to hear him reference her every once in a while. Oh, here we go.
Baby's sleeping, bro. Baby's sleeping,
I have
bro.
a question, Brandon.
Baby's
If
getting
you're in
some
chat
rest, bro.
about
Baby's
the
been
possession
doing
of your
some
weapon
crazy
based on your
shit, bro.
record.
Baby's been doing some crazy shit.
We're going to be looking at that here in a second.
Afghanistan, bro. Baby, I love you, baby. You're the fucking craziest fucking bitch I ever known, bitch. I love you, bitch. 100, dog. Send it. Send it, dog. Send it, bro. I love all you niggas, dude.
All right, I'm gonna fast forward a bit.
Send it, bro. Send everything, dude. Send it, dog.
Actually, we'll let it segue into the next part.
My damn friends. I want my hair
He goes in the room and starts fucking with Megan.
You know, I was fucking drunk as fuck. You know, I'm about to go to sleep, right?
Okay, me too, but I had to be first.
Go piss. Dude, go piss, dude. I'm fucking drunk as fuck, dude. This shit was crazy, dude. You know that? There's like 500 people watching this movie.
Trigger warning. These are actors, entertainers. This is for entertainment purposes.
Come here, bro.
Well, I'm not on the couch though.
No, I'm just kidding, dude.
It's okay.
I'm just kidding. Go to sleep.
It's okay.
Go to sleep, dude. All right, I'm out of here, dude.
Okay, what are you doing?
Go to sleep, dude.
Okay.
All right, later, bro. That's your bed.
Okay.
Hold on, let me fix this shit, dude. I'm gonna go to sleep on the fucking recliner, dude. We'll get another bed, all right?
Okay, you don't have to take that. You don't
Go
have
to
to
sleep,
take
dude.
it.
When are we gonna
Whoa,
do that?
whoa, whoa! What'd you just say?
All right, go to sleep, dude.
So weird WTF.
I love you. Hold on, I gotta put my charger on my PC before I lose you guys.
It's perfect for it.
You're funny, dude. This shit's crazy, dude. All right, good night, baby. Love you, baby.
All right, there we go.
She's acting like she's dead. All right, good night, baby. This shit's crazy, bro. She hates me, dude, huh? Vegan hates Brandon, dude.
Yikes.
Oh, baby, look at her. She's acting like she's like, that dude's a fucking creep, dude. I need to get the fuck out of here, dude. Look at this shit, dude. I'll put on my pants, dude. I love you, baby. Babe. So what are you gonna do? You gonna stay here or what? You gonna stay here? I look at huh? You wanna look at now? There 500 people watching us, babe. Baby, why don't you wake up, dude? Are you that tired or what? Baby. Vegan. I love you, baby. What are we gonna do, dude? That's right, baby. Why you? I know he's gonna go crazy now, dude. You love me though? You love me? Kiss me, dude. You just did, dude. You like me or what? Brandon Q? You need to know me more? I'm weird, huh?
I have a lot of weird friends.
I'm a fucking weirdo, huh? Are you sleeping good or what? This bed's comfortable, huh? Let me sleep in with you, baby. Wake your ass. What do you think, babe? Yeah, go to sleep, dude. You're tired, huh? Tired as fuck, huh? Alright, baby, go to sleep, dude. She's tired, dude. Go to sleep, dude. Crash out, righty. I might be asleep for 2 days, too. You know that? Look at her, bro. 200 General Mark. That shit's funny, dude. All right, bro. I'm gonna go to sleep on the fucking chair, dude. All right. Where's your dog? Where's baby at? Where's that dog at, babe? She's with you or what? Where's she at, dude? Where are you? Where's she at? Where's your dog at, dude? Where's this dog, bro? Where, bro? Oh, she's right there. Okay, baby, go to sleep. Okay. Is she okay, dude? I love you. Kiss me, baby. I love you. Okay. Just go to sleep, all right? You know these dudes, we have like 500 views. Did you know that, dude? That's funny, huh? We got 500 views right now, baby. I love you. You want me to turn the stream off? Don't turn it off, leave it on. All right, baby. I love you. I'm fucking weird, huh? I'm creepy, huh? You feel creepy over here? Are you sure?
Go to bed.
Go to bed. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go to bed. I give you like 12 kisses.
Give you like 12 kisses?
No.
Go to sleep then, dude. Go to sleep with your little fucking dog, then, dude. Cover your fucking head, then, bitch. Look at her, bro. She wants to go to sleep. She's
Now
like,
he hates her Mao.
Patron said,
Yikes.
Give me a kiss, dude.
Dude, no more. Stop
Go to
it.
sleep, dude. Then fucking go to sleep, bro. Fuck you, then, dude.
He threatens to unalive himself.
That shit's funny. Look at her, bro. She's all freaked out, dude. She's all scared, dude. She's feeling like she's gonna get Mike, huh? You feel like you're gonna get about Mike? Go to sleep, dude. Go to sleep, bro.
This is actually ridiculous.
All right, I'm going to sleep, dude.
All right, dude.
All right, later.
All right. I gotta find my jeans. So where they go?
All right, later, dude. I'm going to sleep,
Talking
dude. I'm
about
just trying to
rape
make
is a
content, bro.
sure way to get a woman,
Just chill, dude.
definitely.
Just go to sleep, dude.
Isn't content.
Just go to sleep, bro. I'm gonna turn the light off, dude.
No,
So
leave it on.
there ain't no streaming, bro.
No, leave it on.
Leave it on. Just go to sleep,
Yeah,
bro.
I will.
All right, okay. So you want to go to sleep and you don't want me to play games, dude. All right, later.
I'm like,
All right, later, bro. I feel you, dude. Just say you want to do that.
oh, what's going on?
Just go to sleep, dude. Just go to sleep, bro. What were you about to do anyways? About to call the cops or what?
Call cops.
Go to sleep, dude. I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm gonna work for fucking 10 bullshit hours, okay? All right. What are you gonna be doing? Sleeping? All right, dude. All right, dude. Just go to sleep, dude. You're already acting like you're about to get me arrested, dude.
Dude.
What the fuck, dude? Let me read this fucking IDT chat. This is amazing, dude. All right, later, bro. I'm gonna put. You want me to cover the light? Again?
No, leave it alone.
Leave it alone. You want to sleep in a bright ass
I like
light?
to sleep with the lights on, yeah.
No, you ain't gonna sleep
No,
right,
I
dude.
like to sleep with the lights on.
You're gonna be tripping, bro.
No, I like to sleep with the lights on. Dude, I like to sleep with the lights on.
All right, bro.
Please.
All right, dude. Here. Just gonna get me arrested, dude.
Oh
For
my
real.
god, I'm not a cop caller. That's my ex-boyfriend.
Then who are you about to call now?
Literally nobody. Jesus
I said I'm gonna
Christ.
sleep in the bed with you, and you were about to call somebody, bro.
No, I was just about to go to my car because it's getting weird.
Just chill, dude.
Telling
Just
her
chill,
to
bro.
turn the
Later, dude.
stream off.
Later, bro. Turn the fucking light off, bro. Turn the whole stream off. Dude.
No, it's okay.
Turn the whole fucking stream
No, I
off.
don't want
dude.
to turn the stream off. It's fine.
All right, later, bro. I'm going to sleep, dude.
Okay, keep the light on, please. Keep the light on.
Later, bro. This is gonna get me in trouble, dude.
I'm not gonna get in trouble.
What are you doing, dude?
These are my jeans, dude.
Oh my god, bro. I'm going to sleep, dude.
Okay, well, can I get my jeans?
All right, I'm gonna fast forward a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
What are you
Just
gonna
go to sleep, dude. Like, what are you tripping, bro? Here, bro. Go to sleep, dude.
Thank you.
You're tripping, bro. Just go to
No,
sleep,
I'm
dude.
just, it's okay. Here.
I'm going to work here in like fucking 2 hours, bro.
Oh, good. I'm just gonna come back in the daytime when you sober up.
Dude, you're fucking tripping, bro. You're gonna get arrested, dude. Dude, fucking chill, dude. I'm not gonna do
It's
nothing,
okay,
dude.
Brandon. It's okay.
It's okay. Go to sleep, dude. Dude, you're fucking tripping, bro. You're fucking tripping, dude. Just leave, bro. If the cops roll up on you, dude, don't say
Dude,
I
the
did
cops have
nothing.
nothing to do
They're
with
gonna
it.
roll up, dude. They're gonna roll up, bro. I'm telling you, dude. Just chill, dog.
It's okay. I'm just gonna go find a rest stop.
All right, dude. Later, bro.
All right, I'll be back tomorrow, okay?
Just don't say I did nothing, dude.
Dude, that's why I'm leaving right now because you're acting like
I'm not gonna do
That's-
nothing.
You're
bro.
acting
I'm
like
about
Nick
to go
right
to sleep. I
now.
have to go to work,
You're
dude.
acting like Nick right now.
All right, dude.
I'm
Acting
just
like
gonna do that.
Nick, dude. Whatever, bro. I'm trying to go to sleep, dude.
Like, yeah, okay.
Dude, why are you tripping, bro?
You
Just
know,
go to sleep and chill, dude.
oh,
Just chill, baby. Come here.
it's okay.
Just go to sleep, dude. You're tripping, bro. Come here, baby. Come here, baby.
Hey, you know what
Baby, just fucking go to sleep,
Do you
dude.
know my phone charger went?
Dude, I don't know what. I'm drunk right
No,
now,
no,
dude.
it's okay. It's
Why are
okay.
you acting like this, dude?
No, it's okay, dude. I'm just gonna come back tomorrow.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm going to rest stop.
A rest stop, bro. You're gonna freeze to death, dude.
No, I'll be fine.
You're gonna literally freeze to death, dude. And you're gonna say that I raped you,
Oh
dude.
my god, that is why I'm leaving.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what Nick does. is says
That's
shit
not
like
good.
that.
Don't say that, bro. Then just
Don't
chill,
act
bro.
like
Why are
that.
you trying to go outside with your feet, bro?
Because I just want to wait till you're sobered up.
Bro, just chill, bro. I'm not doing nothing to you.
No, you're not. You're fine.
I'm not, bro. This is
I need
crazy,
personal
bro.
space, dude.
This is crazy,
I
bro.
need
You're
some
gonna freeze.
personal
It's
space.
too cold, dude.
I'll be okay.
Bro, you're crazy, dude. I'm about to go to sleep right now. I'm about to go to work and make you money to fucking pay whatever you got to pay, dude.
I know. I'll be back. I'll be
I'm
back.
not
Okay.
gonna, then I'm not gonna help you, bro.
That's fine.
If you're leaving out,
Brandon.
then I'm not gonna help you, bro.
Brandon, I said I'll be back, but you don't have to help me.
All right, whatever, bro. Go leave then, dude.
Okay.
Go leave and go freeze, bro. Go freeze the ass in the fucking stand down, bro. Why are you tripping, bro?
Dude, I'm not tripping.
Bro,
I just think you need to
500
sober up.
viewers, bro. We have 500 viewers,
I
bro.
just think you need to sober up a little bit.
Bro, you're fucking tripping.
Can you help me get to my
I
car?
can't help you, dude. If you want to leave, bro, you want to go. Why am I gonna help you, dude?
Well, because I would like to leave, and I would think that you would want to help me figure that out.
Bro, you're fucking drunk. You can't drive, bro.
I'm
You
not
can
drunk.
drive,
I
dude.
literally had 2 fucking seltzers and not even a full second one.
Bro, you're gonna leave, dude. Get out of here, bro. Leave, dude. I don't know what you want me to do, bro.
I don't know what you want to
Just
do.
don't say I did nothing, dude.
Oh my god, Nick. Stop sounding like
Why
Nick.
you acting like that,
You're
bro?
acting like fucking Nick.
Look where you could be, bro.
Alright, guys.
Go do whatever you gotta do, then, bro. Just don't say I did nothing.
No, of course.
All right, so looks like Vegans made her way out of the apartment or this dude's place.
Go, bugs.
So we're gonna fast forward a bit here.
Fuck you. Okay, bye. Oh my god. Hey, Michael, I'm gonna come hang out with you next weekend, babe.
And then let's see how
Bro, why don't you whore ass
Brandon
come in and go to
reacts to this.
sleep, bro? Why don't you whore ass go to sleep, dude? All right, later, dude. You're stupid, bro. Bro, just chill, dog. What are you doing, dog? What are you doing, bro? Just go to sleep, dog.
I'm going to go to sleep.
Go to sleep, bro. You're fucking tripping, bro. I'm not gonna fuck with you, bro. Just go to sleep, dude.
I'll see you in the morning.
All right, later, bro. Go fucking freeze to death, dude. Look at her. She's gonna freeze to death, bro. Look at that, bro. A chick gonna freeze to death, dude. Can't even fucking try. You can, bro. Look at her, dude. Look at her, bro. Look at this chick, bro, gonna freeze to death. Dude, look at her, bro. Can't even drive, dude. Can't even drive, bro. Fucking cunt. Fuck did I do, bro? Fucking bitch. Fucking cunt. That's funny, dude. That's funny.
Okay, well then I'll freeze it up. Yikes. Oh, stop. Oh my god, he's on crack or something. He actually is on crack or something. Like brutal. Okay. Let's get out of there. Everybody, that was brutal.
This fucking cunt, bro. This fucking cunt stole my fucking weed, bro. This fucking cunt stole my weed, bro, and left all this shit, bro. That's how cracked out this bitch is, bro. This bitch already stole all my fucking shit, bro. Stole all my weed and left all her shit, bro. Left her vape, left fucking everything, bro, just to leave, bro. Fuck you. I hope you fucking die. Fuck you. You fucked me over, bro. Chicken Andy was right, cunt. All these motherfuckers told me to just get off all this shit, dude, because I'm going to get fucked over, bro. Fuck me over, bro. Let me call this fuck. Look, somebody's calling me, dude. Hello? Yeah, somebody's calling me, dude. Private number, dude. Smoked all my fucking weed, bro. Where's my fucking weed at, bitch? Where's my fucking weed at, dude? Fuck this whore, dude. Fuck this cunt, bro. Get this bitch arrested, bro. Fuck this cunt, bro. I've been over here staying awake, bro. Sending this cunt money, bro. Sending your cunt ass money, bro. Fuck you then, whore. Bitch, fuck you then, cunt. Cunt ass fucking whore. Look at this bitch send me this shit that she fucking plugs into her fucking phone, bro. Fuck this shit, bro. Fuck you. Fucking tripping out, bro, and she stole my weed. Where's my weed? She stole it. You fucking dumb cunt, bring me back my weed, cunt. This bitch stole my fucking weed, bro. This bitch stole my fucking weed, cunt. This bitch stole my fucking weed, dog. Fuck, I'm about to smoke a vape. Look it. This ain't even mine, dog. This is vegan's. Smoking some crazy shit, bro. I just hit this one time, bro. What the f are you smoking, vegan? I just hit this one time, bro. I hit this one time, and this is my reaction, bro. What the f are you smoking? What the fuck are you smoking, bro? I just hit this at one time this nigga's had, dude. What the fuck are you smoking? Fuck you! Fuck you, dude! Fuck. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit that I had set up for this. Look what I had set up, dude. Look what I had set up for this. Look at this, bro. Look at this whole fucking nice ass bed, dude. Everything, bro. A TV. Everything hooked up for this. Look at that, bro. Look at that, dude. Tripod. Expensive ass tripod, dude. Everything, dude.
I made content. I made hella content. And you guys loved every motherfucking second, didn't you? I win. Oh, I made so much content.
Well, that was pretty much some of it. Now, I thought Janny was going to get to one part that I wanted to share with you guys, but they didn't. But not to worry, because I'm going to share that with you guys. And then I want to bring up our guest vegan Patriot up. But there's a part, and I'm sure a lot of you guys saw in my thumbnail, where you see this individual, Brandon Q, aiming what looks like a rifle. And it was. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you just a quick little bit of it on my phone. This is what bothered me about this whole situation. A lot of things did, but this was the one right here. Hold on, let me do this. Trigger warning here, because there's no language redacted. Fuck yeah, dude. Restore our crucifixion, and these bullet wounds leave scars. Such as still sun rain. In these desperate times, remember me. I think that's enough. You guys got my point. But I'll tell you right now, okay? If that's real, which I'm pretty sure it is, and that dipshit fucking presses down on that trigger, okay? He's going to send one of those bullets flying through probably about 4 walls based on the shitty-ass little apartment complex he lives over there in the war zone, okay? Those fucking walls are paper thin. That fucking pisses me off, but we'll talk about that later. That was just one of the clips that, unfortunately, I thought was going to be at the end there with Janny's clip, but he didn't catch that part there. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring up our guest tonight. Like I said, I know you guys have some questions. I have a few questions. I am going to let this person also speak on their behalf. Again, I know that there's probably a lot of things we want to talk about, but our main focus tonight, because we only have so much time, is going to be about the video we saw. What happened yesterday, okay? So without further ado, let me bring my guest today. Vegan, can you hear me? And welcome. Take your time. Get your audio. I can hear you now.
Is the echo really bad?
A little, but it's not bad. It'll work.
Okay.
It works.
Cool. Okay.
So, Vegan, just before I kind of get to kind of introducing you and everything, I just want to say this. There's some things that I want to discuss, especially about last night, but I do want to say this, and for a lot of people in chat here, because I think a lot of people feel that sometimes I take sides, okay? I'm neutral in everything I do, okay? I want to give you an opportunity to speak on your behalf about this incident. I have a few questions about it myself, but I will say this, and for chat, just coming into this interview, I can tell you now, I've not been a big fan of yours, okay? I'm not a fan of the driving and texting, okay? Maybe something we'll talk about, but I just want people to understand that, I'm not bringing you up because I'm picking on Brandon Q, okay?
Right.
I'm bringing you up because something happened last night, and you're willing to talk about it, and it involved you. And I want you to have your say about it because people have been talking about it all day today, okay? So I appreciate you taking the time to come on this channel. Like I said, I'm not a fan of a lot of things that you do in the past and now. But again, I just want that set aside. Tonight, I just want to try to do as much of a professional interview as I can. We are a court news channel, but, we are a professional court news channel. Kind of get where I'm going. Anyways, I want to say thank you again for being here. I just want to start off with this question. Where'd you meet? Can you tell me what were you doing driving down to Albuquerque, New Mexico yesterday to meet Brandy? Where did this story come from? Where's this guy come into your life here?
Okay, so honestly, like he's talked about cheating me for months, and he literally, like, Brandon, whenever we'd break up, Brandon would hit me up basically. And, like, long story short, now that I'm not with Nick, I was like, hey, why not go check this guy out, get to know him a little bit. My chat warned me heavily about him, but I'm the kind of person who likes to kind of figure things out for myself. And long story short, I'm sure you have a million questions in between, but long story short, I saw way too many signs that reminded me of Nick. I didn't want to go through any more red flags, and I told myself, I'm going to leave before things escalate, and I have more problems on my hands. So that's what I did.
Okay. Now, I had a lot of people, I think, and again, thank you for answering this, because this kind of segues into one of my questions here, because I think a lot of people were kind of confused as to, was this like just a collaboration? Was this a love interest, and I know we're not there yet. I mean, I know you're just meeting this guy, but I mean, and it sounds based on what you've said that, at some point you guys were talking and you were coming down to kind of meet this guy and see where it was going to go from there.
Exactly.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah, nope, that's accurate.
Okay. I just want, and I'm sorry to be straight blunt. This is a question from one of my audience members, but during any of these conversations, did you ever lead them on or promise them to any sex?
I've never promised anybody anything because I typically don't have sex if I'm just getting to know people. That's not my motto. Although the other weekend was different. That was a moment of vulnerability and just me hitting rock bottom. But typically I don't just go out and find people and fuck them. And I had no intentions of doing that with him unless I felt a certain way about him. I never promised him anything. There were no promises. There was no nude photos. There was no super heavy, like, sexual, like, text messages. It was never like that. It was like, hey, like, I kind of want to get to know you. Like, you seem cool. We have things in common. Like, I just broke up with my ex. Like, let's see where this goes. That's the impression I thought I gave.
Okay.
And I mean, the fact that I didn't tell Brandon I loved him back and he kept telling me and freaking out the less I told him, like, that kind of freaked me out too. Because, like, dude, I just met you, So that was kind of when my red flag meter kind of first started popping off, was when he kept saying, I love you. Do you love me? I'm like, bro, we just met. Like, we just met.
Now,
So,
when
yeah.
you got there, what would you say his state was? Was he sober and then you guys kind of started drinking a bit, or did he seem like he was already a little drunk when you got there?
He seemed fine when I got there, and it was like all in a matter of me going to lay down because, okay, I just got back from Ohio. I just drove 6 hours, and even he admitted, like, I've been through hell the past couple weeks. Like, I needed a rest. I really did. I have a medical condition, and I faint, and I absolutely needed to rest, so that's what I was trying to do. And he seemed very supportive of that, but then he kept getting louder outside the bedroom, and I didn't know what he was doing, but when I looked at my chat and realized he was brandishing a bunch of fucking weapons, excuse my French, that was kind of when I was like, okay, how do I get out of this? You know what I'm saying? So it was like all between, like, I don't know how much he drank between me going to bed and him being out there. I have absolutely no idea. But it was very odd how he suddenly started pulling out these weapons, and I'm just, like, sitting in bed like, when is he going to come in? You know what I mean?
Right. So you were aware, and see, I just, the last piece I saw there, I wasn't sure if it was already when you had left, which I believe is when he brings out the rifle, or were you aware that he had a rifle while you were sleeping in that other room?
So I'm a big gun fanatic. I love guns. He'd mentioned he had a few, and I was like, that's sick. Like, but then when I realized, like, again, like, back to the Nick stuff, like, Nick fell through my ceiling and was waving a gun around, and I have a video of that, and it terrified me. That's why I recorded it. And it has nothing to do with the gun. It has everything to do with the fact that the mental state the person's in carrying it. And he was playing with knives, and I did know he had a bunch of guns, and when he started to get erratic, it made me incredibly uncomfortable.
Sure. I have another question kind of getting into that, because it sounds like you guys had conversations previous and you're aware of, that he had weapons and stuff. I am also a big, Second Amendment fan. What I was wondering though is had he ever talked about, or were you ever aware of his criminal record or his history?
No,
Had he ever
literally
mentioned anything? You know, I'd been
not
in trouble.
not even a little bit. No, and I honestly, like I said, I had chat that was like sending me clips, and they're like, "Don't go do this," and I didn't get a chance to look at anything. But I kind of like to give people the benefit of the doubt when I meet them too, and I don't like to just go with preconceived notions. So I kind of also like avoided looking at stuff because I just wanted to get to know him.
Do you think that's something you're going to start doing in the future now after this incident, when you're meeting just kind of random streamers or, you know, people that you may want to collab with in the future?
I'm going to have to, and I don't even know where to start with some of it. I mean, I'm a pretty good researcher when I need to be, but I don't usually, like, by nature, I'm not the type of person who likes to dive into other people's information.
Sure.
So it's not instinctive for me to do that. It's actually instinctive for me to say, fuck all that information. I want to get to know the person. But like I said, like, and you can hear me saying it in the video, I'm like, you sound like Nick. He was accusing me of calling the cops when I had literally just been in bed. And he was accusing me of doing multiple things I wasn't doing. And that was just a trigger for me with Nick. And it was like, dude, like, this is wrong. Like, this is backwards. This is a red flag. But I didn't, at first he seemed completely normal.
Now, I want to just share one thing with you, Vegan. I'm not sure if you had a chance to. I know you're doing a lot of driving, but, and again, I'm not going to get in depth with it, and more so I want to also show chat and share what I was able to pull up. But through just the state of New Mexico, which you can do, again, it's just a very simple public search you can do. You can just literally Google search state of New Mexico court record search. I went ahead and just typed in his name, okay? And I just want to share something here with you. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and share this tab. I just want to make sure we can bring this up here. Okay. So what we're looking at is pretty much the record search that comes up when I put in his name. Now, please keep in mind, some of these are not him, okay?
Right.
They're obviously, he's got a pretty common name in New Mexico, especially with a lot of Hispanic people being here in New Mexico. But he's got a date of birth, which is what identifies him from some of the other Brandon Quintanas, okay?
Right.
So I was able to differentiate which charges are his and which aren't. So I just want to give you kind of a breakdown, an idea of how many charges this person's been charged with. Now, please keep in mind for his, you know, I guess his defense, a lot of these were dismissed, okay? And I will say this, all right? I try not to give too much of my personal opinion, but being that I am from this state, born and raised, we share a lot of kind of the unfortunate common traits that I've seen and shown people. That's what we've seen with Ski Mask Andy, with him getting away with a lot of stuff in Tulsa. This state is horrible when it comes to prosecuting people, and is horrible in the criminal justice system of giving these people repeat chances. There's tons of repeat offenders here. And unfortunately, what ends up happening is these people keep repeating until they finally do something that involves them either seriously hurting somebody or unfortunately killing somebody, taking someone's life, okay? Again, not saying that's ever happened with this individual, but the point I'm trying to make, though, is that although this person may not been convicted, he is sure as hell been brought to the court system quite a lot. And most of these charges are going to be assault charges, okay? I just want to count these out, and that's it. Like I said, I'm not going to go into depth, but I just want you to see the reality of just the danger of this individual, all right? Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and start from the top. Again, this is all public information. Date of birth ends in 92, all right? Let's just count how many Quintana Brandons there are with the date of birth in 92. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 charges. And that's what I can find. That's out of the state of New Mexico. Again, most of those are assault charges. Most of them were dismissed, okay? Not going to get into it, but just to give you kind of an idea, I'll tell you this. Most people I know don't have that many type of charges.
Right.
Even people I know that may have a little bit of a temper don't have charges like that or a record, okay? So whether he's been convicted or not, the point that this guy has been, at least at some point, some law enforcement officials said, hey, what he did was at some point wrong, where they arrested him and, you know, let him go through the system. You know, unfortunately, like I said, you know, and I'm not saying that's what happened, but I will say our system here sucks. Okay. And it's the reality. Okay. And that's what really, when I saw this and I saw him, the way he reacted with that rifle, it pissed me off because that guy easily could have sent, like I said earlier, one of them rounds flying through them walls,
Yep.
and it could have hurt and killed a lot of innocent people.
Yeah.
And so I'm not, it's nothing to do with you, but I just wanted to see the reality. And again, I wasn't sure if you had known. I know your chat had been talking to you throughout the night, but this guy is got some serious issues, and he has a history of assaulting people. Okay. So I'm glad that you got out of there. I will say this, and I will say this too. I think the way that you played it was very smart. I think you handled somebody that obviously was intoxicated, and that was probably going to start getting angry, as they were already kind of showing those signs, especially knowing that, you know, you're kind of pretty much saying, no, I'm going, you know. So I think the fact that you said, hey, I'll be back tomorrow, you know, kind of giving them in their head, hey, all right, she's not leaving, you know. I think that's really helped you get out of that situation without it getting very serious, is just all I want to say to that.
Thank you.
And I'm glad, like I said, although I don't agree with a lot of things you do, I'm happy to see I don't want anybody to get hurt. Okay. And I'm glad that you got out of that situation the way you did. One of the questions kind of going into that I had here was, did you at any point feel that when he was kind of, you know, trying to kiss you and stuff, did you feel that he tried to force himself on any way? Or do you think it was just being drunk? Or, I mean, I mean, you obviously were uncomfortable where you left, but did you feel that he was forcing himself on you? And you don't have to answer.
It's hard. Like, I'm not the kind of person who screams the R word very often or anything like that, or assault. And even when people do kind of get handsy with me, I tend to just kind of brush it off and be like, fuck you. Like, you know what I mean? I handle it myself. I definitely was uncomfortable, and the fact that I said I kissed you 12 times already and he didn't want to stop kissing me was part of why I got up and left.
And you told him stop, right? Is that?
Yeah. I mean, I was telling him, like, dude, no, I want to go to bed. And he just, you know, I don't know if he would have gotten physical sexually. That wasn't the vibe I was getting, but, like, at the same time, he did also, like, he didn't seem to give a shit I was trying to sleep, and he wanted to kind of keep touching me. And that was enough for me to want to leave, you know.
Thank you for answering that. And I guess following that up, what are you going to do in the future, I guess, to not put yourself in a situation like this? Because I think there's a lot, you know, there are a lot of females that care, you know, and as well as males. It's not just a female thing, but I think predominantly a lot of the females in this chat would like to know what you're going to do to prevent, you know, yourself getting into a situation like that, putting yourself in danger.
That's a really good question. To be honest, like, I'm acting out in ways over grief and hurt right now in a lot of ways with a lot of things with Nick. So I don't even know myself right now entirely. I'll be completely honest.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, no, totally. I'm in a lot of grief right now. I had my whole life taken from me, and then I was tossed like trash for some little child that's smoking meth now, and it's a slap in the face. And so I'm kind of acting out in ways, and it's not an excuse. It's just, it is what it is. I'm not myself right now, and I don't know if I normally would have just driven off to New Mexico to go meet someone. I don't know if I would have sat there and thought about it more if I wasn't just trying to forget about Nick so much. But I really was trying to just get my head in a better space, and you know, that sounded like a good idea. And I love driving, and I drive everywhere. I drive to California all the time, so I don't know how, like, normal unhurt me would handle it, but I'd probably definitely not have just sporadically gone out like that. I don't know. I mean, that's a really good question, because I'm going to need to think about it for a while, and I'm going to need to look at myself as much as anybody else when I'm doing things like that and say, you know, there's patterns here. You just went to a dude who is 10 times crazier than your ex, and you went through a whole year of abuse, and you just fucking went back towards similar shit. Like what? Like where in me, you know, is that? Where's my responsibility with that one? You know, and
Right.
I have to pick out like what I would have seen in somebody like that, or why I would have thought that was a good idea. And like right now, my best answer is just I was trying to get my head out of, you know, where it was. And
that's fair.
I
I
don't know.
understand the sporadicness because you're a streamer. You know, I get it.
Yeah.
With the IRL streaming, you know, a lot of it is just making content, being sporadic, right? What do everybody's anti-scripting? You know, nobody wants anything to be scripted. You know, they want that content to happen. But, you know, I think you also got to be very careful as well, and with the people that you're collaborating with or you're getting involved with, and especially like you said, when you're just talked with somebody over the phone, which, you know, is fine. But until you've met them, you learn a lot, you know, which I think from yesterday's experience, you probably did. So again, I'm glad that you made that you got out of there safely. And again, I'm not trying to bash Brandon Q in any way. Most of the questions I asked were just from some of the members of the jury that had reached out to me and just had a few questions to ask if I had the chance.
I honestly feel kind of bad for him, to be honest. Like, I feel like he was nervous, and I feel like he really was, like, very excited to have me there, and I feel kind of bad because I think his nervousness overtook him, and he got to that point. So he came in my chat, and he was deeply apologizing, but like I said earlier, like, red flags, you know. I mean, I'm trying to start taking them more seriously when I see them and smell them. But I do feel a little bad for him. I'll be completely honest. Like, I haven't shit on him much. I haven't really, like he was shitting on me hard, obviously. And, like, I kind of just, like, some of it, the content, like, I'm going to be real, like, I made content. He made content. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like, it was actually pretty big content. But did I mean for that to happen that way? Obviously not. So I'm kind of taking a W for, like, content, I guess. But on the other hand, it's like, it wasn't.
Is it really worth it, though? That's the question.
Right.
At the end of the day, because, I mean, although somebody, you know, I get it, the nervousness and all that, but at the end of the day, that guy got intoxicated. He brandished a weapon, and that could have easily turned into something really bad. So
for sure.
Just keep that in mind then. Well, Vegan, I don't want to take too much of your time because I know you had a long trip today. And like I said, I have tons of questions for you. Like, maybe we'll bring you up at some time if you want to come up again. You know, I know you've got the whole IBL thing going on, which I have one question for you, though, in regards to that. Are you, just to clarify to everybody in my chat, are you currently, I know Nick's probably is facing some things up in California in regards to that. I guess they charged him with breaking the restraining order. Is that correct? From the Laguna?
So, yeah, he actually may have 2 warrants now. The prosecutor told me that, like, he had another court hearing he missed, and they were about to serve another warrant on him, but they're not going to extradite it because he's in California. So he's going to basically have 2 warrants. Yeah, and all his other charges, and he's going to lose his plea deal. Like, he's just going to lose his whole plea deal. All of his charges are going to be placed back onto his record that he did get dropped. He's not making any efforts to fix it. And, of course, it's all my fault. Even though he didn't show up to his hearing and he didn't turn in his weapons, it's my fault. But, you know, forget that. Like, I've paid all my court fines. I've gone to all my classes. I've done everything they told me to do. And I'm in the clear. I have one.
That was my question. Are you legally facing anything? Are you done with everything you've had to do? So you're legally in the clear, like you say then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as, like, I have, like, a few more classes for DV to do, but the court fines, I had like $1,300, I think, and I ended up, maybe it was less, but it was close to $1,000, and I thought it was $1,300, but yeah, it was somewhere around there, and I paid that off in bulk, and then I paid the rest of it off in bulk later, and that's gone, so I don't owe them anything. He owes them a ton of money because he has never paid anything. So he owes the money. He also had a court eval probation stipulation where he was supposed to get an eval by a psychiatrist.
Okay.
And he's refused to do that this whole year. And that's another probation break right there, because that was part of his plea deal, was that he was supposed to be psychologically evaluated after he fell through my ceiling. But I don't know if they've issued the second warrant yet, because usually the prosecutor will just tell me, but she said that they're about to. So,
okay.
I mean, it is. I don't know if he wants to dig his own grave and keep hiding. Like, it's only going to hurt him with jobs and anything he needs in the future. So like, keep hiding, dude. But like, as far as I'm concerned, like, he's dug his own grave, and I'm just, I don't know. Yeah, I'm mostly in the clear.
Okay. Well, thank you for answering that, Vegan. I appreciate that. And like I said, I know you had a long trip back home, so I thank you for taking the time to come on to today's interview. I just want to say this. I hope you, you stay safe. And I'm sorry to hear about your current situation. So I hope you can get out of that, here shortly. I think last time I heard you're staying and you're living in your car. Is that correct?
Yeah, I had to terminate. So Nick got me kicked out of my first apartment because he fell through the ceiling. I lived there for 9 years. And then my second apartment he ruined, and then the third apartment he ruined. And I just used it because he got another domestic violence charge at the second apartment because my roommate threw him out, and like he was like freaking out, making death threats outside the house. So the neighbors called the cops.
Okay.
And so he had a domestic violence charge there as well, which I used to get out of my lease contract because for a couple of reasons. A, I just didn't want him to know where I lived, and B, honestly, like, nobody was paying rent. I was paying for like three people, and it was $2,400 a month. So I was like, okay, this is a sign. So like, I got out of that lease, and I was like, you know what, Nick has taken so much from me. Like, I just need to rebuild my credit. I need to rebuild my finances, and then I can afford to put a down payment on a new apartment. My credit will be up, so hopefully I won't get charged as badly for a security deposit, and I need to get a new car. So those are kind of the things I'm working on right now. And this is a really good year for me to make money time of year. Like, I make really good money at this time of year for Walmart Spark, and I have a pet sitting business, so like, it is what it is. I'm just kind of trying to like take advantage of the moment, and once it gets hot, if I don't have the goals I want in mind by then, I'm going to go back to my family's for the summer, and then I'll probably move back here by fall.
Okay.
So
right.
I do have a
Sounds
plan.
like you got a plan, so that's good to hear. All right, Vegan. Well, I'll let you go. I just ask one thing. If you can just do a little promise for me, and just try to work on not streaming and driving, because I think that's bothers a lot of people, including myself. And I'm guilty of it, but I've watched you, and it's bad. And Controlla herself, a person I cover, is a perfect example of what can happen. And I just don't want to see you hurt, and I don't want to see you get anybody else hurt. So it's just the one thing I have, that just drives me nuts, is seeing that, because I know how it gets, but it's very distracting, and I just don't want you hurting somebody and hurting yourself. So
I respect that. No, I totally agree. And like I said, the last couple of incidents of me on camera just kind of freaking out and, not thinking and just being an idiot, those are not typically like how I really am. So like, I don't have patterns of that. I do lately, but again, like, I'm grieving. I'm kind of acting erratically. I'm not excusing anything. I just, I'm aware of what you're discussing. I see it. I have concerns myself, and I am working on it. Like, even earlier today when you were like, oh, do you want to do an interview? And I was like, sometimes I've done interviews while I was driving before, and I was just like, no, like, that's just a bad idea,
Yeah, no,
so,
I thank you. Yeah, no, I appreciate you saying I'll do it when I get, once I'm stopped, because I certainly wouldn't wanted you to do it while you were driving. So, well, and again, you don't have to agree with what I said. It's just what I was bringing up. So,
no,
all right.
I appreciate the constructive criticism. Thank you for having me on to share.
No,
my
I
side.
appreciate you coming up here, because like I said, I know I've sometimes this channel's not maybe said the nicest things towards some of the people that come up here. So it's not my intentions. Like I said, I try to be as neutral as I can with everybody, but I do have opinions every once in a while, and I do share them. I am guilty of that. But Vegan, I want to say big thank you again for coming out. If you want to shout out your channel, you're more than welcome to. If people want to come check you out.
Yeah, so if you guys want to check me out on my main page, it's just VP. If you type in Vegan Patriot, though, it still comes up. And then the one I've been streaming on mainly right now is actually my dog's account.
Cool.
Vegan Patriot Meme Dog and Friends. It was meant for Abigail, but then I had a strike, so I just started streaming on that one. But yeah, Vegan Patriot Meme Dog and Friends. N instead of and friends, FRENS. Yeah, If you guys type that in, you'll see that. It's just a Bitmoji of me like holding a dog in cartoon form.
Okay. All right. Well, and I'll try to plug you in once I go after I finish the live and put that in my description. I'm going to put in Tommy, everybody that's been a guest, their IRL channels in there. So again, I appreciate you for taking the time and coming on the show. You have a wonderful evening, ma'am. Okay. And stay safe.
Thank you. Thank
All right,
you.
Vegan.
Too.
Have a good one.
Night.
Thank you. Good night. All right, everybody. So, that was Vegan Patriot again. I know some of us may not agree, may agree with some of the things she says, okay? But I appreciate that she did take the time to come up and address some of the questions that I had, some of the questions that some of the members of the jury had. I hope, you guys learned a little bit. Let's see here. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything on my itinerary here. We took care of Trina. We took care of Tommy James coverage. We did the breaking news update in regards to Q and Alex Mayers. I think that's it. DJ Darren. All right, you guys. So I'm going to call that an evening. We've almost hit about that 2-hour mark. I want to say thank you for everybody that took their time to join me tonight on the NJ Courts, just like it says there, Court Television channel. Let's take a look at the calendar here. Today is the 15th. Tomorrow is the 16th. So we've got a pretty clear week next week. Who do we got in red? That's Blogger. What you got, Blogger? So it looks like on the 25th will be our next case or update, and that'll be in regards to Blogger IRL. And then we have EBZ at the end of this month. Don't forget, EBZ is still going through that system. They didn't drop nothing. So he's still facing the charges for the, I believe, assault. I don't know if it was battery. They did assault and battery. I think it was just an assault charge on, what's his name? Burger Planet, remember? From the prison stream. So that's never been dropped. It's not been dismissed. It's still going through the court process. As a matter of fact, EBC should be doing probably, I would imagine, it's going to be through a Zoom conference call, 8:30 a.m. So we'll see if I can get any of that hearing. Sometimes on the Zoom hearings, we have good luck on those. But our next big hearing is going to be the MGL court coverage. That's going to be coming up February 7th. So we'll get into that here pretty soon. As a matter of fact, I think starting the end of this week, I'm going to probably do a live stream. We'll update everybody on what's going on with that. We'll probably be doing like one last maybe fundraiser for that trip. And then we're going to get the ticket and get ready to head out February 7th. All right. And that is going to be for the Michelle Sabate, a.k.a. MGL DUI court coverage hearing. Oh, Cat Crazy. Did I miss something? I apologize. Thank you. Oh, I missed two things. And I'm sorry. I kind of got into my interview here. One, I want to say thank you, Cat Crazy, for gifting 5 memberships to the jury. As a matter of fact, hold on. Here it is. Cat Crazy bringing the old school out today. All right. I want to say a big thank you for your continued support. I want to say welcome to all the members of the jury. This slam of the gavel goes out to you. Spam them if you got them, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Love the sound of real wood. And then we had Cesar. Cesar is an official member of the Double OG Club today, boy. Good evening, homie. Let's get the party started. I'm sorry I'm a little late with that comment, Cesar. But I hope we had one hell of a party tonight, my friend. And again, I want to say thank you for a continued 7 months of your support. And welcome to the Double OG squad, my friend. SoCal! Hold on. This one's for Cesar. SoCal! Oh, my friend who hates when I try to catch fish. Thank you so much for gifting those 5 memberships to the jury. That means we just welcomed 10 new members to the jury. So SoCal, thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you for being a member of the Mod Squad. And again, thank you for gifting those 5 memberships. This gavel slam goes out to you. Spam them if you got them, ladies and gentlemen. Love the sound of that wood, baby. Woo! And if you have not had a chance to join us on the last fun live stream, as I was making my way back home from my little vacay, I stopped in Amarillo, Texas, home of the Cadillac Ranch. So if you've never been there and you want to see what it's about, now the video is a little bit windy because it was fucking horrible weather out there that day, but I still went, all right? And we had a lot of fun, especially with you, chat. So if you have not checked that out, I suggest you do because it was a lot of fun, especially if you need something to, put you to sleep and maybe be a little funny, little entertaining. Just throwing that out there. But anyways, yeah, it was horrible wind. I didn't even realize it was that bad till I re-listened to the replay. I was like, damn! And I want to say thank you for everybody that joined me that stream because I would have said, hell no, I can't hear shit. See ya. All right, everybody. It is about 8 o'clock my time. It's still early. It's about 10 o'clock to my friends on the East Coast. You guys still have a little bit of time to enjoy your night. And my friends on the West Coast, man, y'all just barely eating dinner. So enjoy the rest of your Monday night. Stay safe, my friends. As always, don't forget, keep that head on a swivel. Check your 6. Love somebody. Really, please love somebody. And NJ Courts is officially, oh, wait, and I love you guys. Don't forget that. But for tonight, let me clear the throat here on this one. I'm going to get a good one. Check my 6. What's going on my 6? Scare me like that. Make sure I didn't miss any other. Nope, I think we're good. NJ Courts is officially out of here. And I want to say a big thank you to my guest tonight, Tommy James, Vegan Patriot. I appreciate y'all taken the time tonight. Everybody, have a wonderful evening. We'll see you on the next one. NJ Courts is out. Peace.